A Central Texas cancer patient says his treatment was delayed because his doctor didn't have his chemotherapy medication. It's not because of the pandemic or supply issues. KXAN investigators discovered through court records the Austin Cancer Center in Georgetown is in the middle of arbitration. As Arzo Dos explains, lawyers for two doctors at the practice say in court filings what's happening is threatening the health and safety of hundreds of Austin area cancer patients.
I served in the Army from 1983 to 1991.
We met Brad Hawkup at the Veterans Memorial Park in downtown Liberty Hill. It was on his way home to Goldthwaite. He makes the nearly 100-mile drive weekly to Georgetown for cancer treatment. On this day, he was in town for a scan to see if his chemotherapy treatment has been working. In April, the 57-year-old says he was diagnosed with esophageal cancer.
So it's in my esophagus, it's in a lymph node, and it's in my liver.
He says he had been getting his treatments at the Austin Cancer Center in Georgetown until recently when he showed up to an appointment with his doctor.
But he doesn't have my chemo medicine. The company is not buying any. I didn't understand that. Didn't tell me beforehand or anything. So drove in an hour and a half, come in, talk to my doctor to find out I'm not going to get my treatment. So it was a little upsetting.
Hawkup says the cancer center didn't have his medication at his next appointment either. He says that went on for weeks, delaying his treatment by a month. What did the delay mean for you?
Well, you know, the longer you delay, the more possibility that the cancer is going to start back up.
Thank you for calling Austin Cancer Center.
Our calls to the Austin Cancer Center in Georgetown and messages have not been returned. We sent 6 emails since late August asking why the cancer center didn't have chemotherapy medication for some patients, but we've yet to get any kind of response from those we were directed to contact. We have learned through court documents obtained by KXAN investigators that a temporary restraining order and temporary injunction were filed over the summer. The filings detail a dispute between doctors over the direction of the company and wanting to split the practice. One set of doctors claim in the documents that another group of doctors set up a competing company and have taken employees. The filing says the individual defendants' acts threaten the health and safety of hundreds of Austin area cancer patients. Plaintiffs have hundreds of appointments with patients who expect to receive treatment. It goes on to say that the defendants refuse to disclose which employees they've taken, adding, plaintiffs cannot know whether they have the staff appropriate to handle the care of hundreds of cancer patients.
And it's not treating the patients like patients should be treated.
Hawkup says he was told by his doctor they didn't buy his medication because of what's going on and the split in the practice. The Army veteran, who's a surgical technician, has had to find another cancer center for treatment.
You know, you got to deal with the stress and the mental issues and the medications and the sickness of dealing with all of that. And then on top of it, then they put you through this for really no reason at all.
Arzo Dos, KXAN investigates.
Now, Arzo has reached out to lawyers involved with both sets of doctors. One of the attorneys says his two doctors have been working diligently and tirelessly to provide care for their patients, and because the litigation is pending, they have no further comment at this time. Arzo did reach the attorney for the other doctors involved, and he had no comment by phone or email. So what's next? Well, the Travis County District Clerk's Office tells KXAN that no hearing is set up. This story started as a tip. If you have something that we should investigate, let us know. Email us at report@kxan.com.